everybody, so today I wanted to show you a maker studio, and I had shown you this picture of what I did at the Haven conference, and so today I wanted to show you a little bit more about the awesome products that they have. So if you remember, I posted this is my sign I did at Haven. So they had this prepped for us. This is painted with their Rescue Restore paint, which is this is a smaller 2-ounce container, and then they also have the bigger one, which I have a bigger project I'm going to be doing this for, so I'm excited to show you guys that. But this was painted with that Rescue Restore paint, and then this outside is their ChalkArt along with the, where's my finger? Along with the stenciling. So that's the ChalkArt here. It comes in a lot of different colors with cute names, like this is Love Is, it's red. This is Preaching to the Choir, it's a black. So the awesome thing about the ChalkArt is that, so this is a sign I created with the stencils. And all I have to do, because it's painted on their Rescue Restore paint, I'm sorry I'm flipping you guys off, is you just wipe it off with water. So it's kind of like chalk where it comes off. But I can rub this and it doesn't come off now. Okay, so this is how you can create different signs for different seasons. So see, I've wiped it all off. The white that you see, like that looks like the chalkboard, that is just from rubbing this off of sandpaper and then letting the stuff fall in here and then taking it and wiping it all down so that it looks like a chalkboard. So let me get this. Okay, so that's cleaned. Now I'm going to take my stencils. So I want to show you the stencils. So they come, there's different ones, like this comes in a whole sheet. And then, so the ones I'm going to use today, I cut down. This came as, okay, so yeah, I cut all these. Okay, so I'm going to create a new sign today, which is the awesome part. If you don't seal this, you can just wipe off what you've done and put new ChalkArt on with different stencils. And these stencils are kind of mesh, so think of like screen print when you screen print a shirt. Okay, so see, I don't know if I can show that up close. See, it's kind of meshy through there. And these can be reused. You just wipe it off with water and then you can use it again and again. So I'm going to put this about in the center. And you just stick it down like so. And then I'm going to take the white, the Peace and Joy ChalkArt. And so you'll see it's very, not like paint, it's, gosh, how would you describe this? It's very thick paint. And they usually comes with a spreader. I can't find my spreader. I'm using an old credit card or store credit from Home Depot, but you can use anything to spread it on. So I'm going to load it up with some paint here. I'll turn this around so you can kind of see it as I put it on. So I'm just going to spread it through my stencil so that it goes onto the surface. And a little is really going to go a long way. I mean, I barely put anything on there. Alright, so I've got my stencil done, and I can just peel this off like so. And then I can wash this and just stick it back on and reuse it later for a different project. So while I let that dry, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to put this and make a wreath around family. And for that one, I'm going to use the metallic copper. And you can use multiple ones. So I could have made each letter a different color if I wanted to. Really play around with it. It's going to be your own thing. So, okay, so then peel this off of its backer to do my wreath. Look at it so I know what I'm doing here. we stick that on, grab my copper color, wipe off my Home Depot credit or store credit that's no longer good. This one is a little bit runnier. I'll turn this around so you guys can see. Again, just pushing it through. I'm gonna load up a little bit more. Turn this around so I can not do this upside down. Okay, and then I'm just gonna wipe the excess off. And then we're gonna lift. You see that? Alright, so then I can still use this and just put this back down. We're going to want the end of the first one to dry just a tiny bit so you don't mess it up when you're trying to do this next one and putting it next to it and matching it up. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. Hang on, sweetie. Okay, so I did my wreath all the way around in my gold. Show you up closer. And I didn't let it dry completely right here at the end, so it did smudge just a tiny bit, so that's just something you have to watch out for. Just try not to be impatient like I was. But now I have a new sign that I can hang up or just set on a shelf, so I can change this decor out as often as I'd like. Now I realized when I showed you guys this, I obviously forgot to do this side at Haven. I did all the other sides, just not this side. So all we did was use the Peace and Joy paint. We actually just used our finger and just rubbed the edge. Put it on kind of thick. Almost feels like putty a little bit. And then you can just let that dry. And it will dry like this, how this is. And then this does have a little bit of a chalky substance to it. All these products are no VOC or low VOC, and so they don't have a smell to them. So yeah, I'm super excited to show you guys. I'll drop my link below if you're interested in looking at any of the products. And I'll be talking soon about creative gatherings for people to do at their own house if you want to. So I'm excited to show you guys more videos. Thanks.